We're going to make sweet potato pie. One of my favorite things. My grandma, my mom's mother, growing up, used to make me and my buddy Joe sweet potato pies like every time we came home when we were in college. And I mean home, like we weren't like that far from home, but he was from Chicago, I'm from the area, and every time we went over there, she would bake two, one for me, one for him. And so I don't have her exact recipe, but I always make sweet potato pie. I think about her. And Thanksgiving is coming. My wife was like, you should make a sweet potato pie. I said, you know what? Might as well get some practice in before Thanksgiving. Sweet potato pie got this nice little dash in there, and it has that very important word right there, soul food. Yeah, soul food sweet potato pie here. So that's the dryer going off. This has 1 pound of sweet potatoes peeled, 2 eggs. It has a half cup of evaporated milk. It has 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. It has 1 teaspoon of ground sugar, or ground cinnamon, excuse me. It has a half a tablespoon of ground nutmeg. Instead of nutmeg, I have allspice, which I may or may not use. It says I can use it or not use it. Depends on how I feel. 1 cup of granulated sugar and 8 tablespoons of salted butter softened. So which I will take out of the fridge now. First thing you gotta do is toss and peel and then chop the sweet potatoes into a medium-sized pot, and then pour in 1 to 6 cups of water, or 4 to 6 cups of water. So one thing about me, I am not diagnosed, but I am freaking pretty dyslexic. Ooh. And so I mess up words all the time. And numbers, I do numbers real bad. I think that's called dyscalculia or something like that. And somebody could tell me in the comments if I'm saying it right or wrong. I'm 100% saying it wrong. But if that is a different thing, then please let me know. And if somebody else suffers from this, that is diagnosed, can you please tell me some things I could do to help? Because this is bad. It's really bad. It's getting worse. Bye. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I'm peeling. I almost sliced my thumb off. Yeah, I'm peeling. What? See, that's the I want something sound. What? You want more Rice Krispie treat? Okay, give me a second, buddy. Let me just finish that one. Hey, don't do that. You used to say thank you every time you got something, but I guess we're not saying thank you anymore. So make sure these look okay. What am I doing this for? So before I met my wife, I absolutely had no real interest in like cooking. And you could probably say, well, that's most guys. I wouldn't say that, especially nowadays. Like, there's actually like probably a lot of guys that can really throw down in the kitchen. And I just was not one of them dudes. I didn't even like care to do it. I met my wife and she came to my house one night when we were dating. I don't like that one. That one looks kind of funky. She came to my house, and this is when I was living in Maine. And so if you know anything about me or not, I coached at the University of Maine for 2 years before I moved to Massachusetts. It was an experience, to say the least. When she was there, I mean, there's a lot of things I did not have or know how to do, but cooking was like kind of the top of the list of those things. But I wanted to impress this woman so bad. So I made this like shrimp pasta dish. I looked up the simplest one I could find. It was probably supposed to take maybe. It's probably supposed to take about 25 to 30 minutes to prepare and cook, right? Man, the thing took me like 2 hours. 2 hours to cook. It was like rice, some shrimp. I thought it had like some kind of pasta in it. If I can find it, probably in our old text messages, I will. I put a lot of focus and energy into it. But it also, like, she liked it. Now, I think she could have possibly like, this is terrible, but I like this guy, so I'm just gonna eat it. And you know what? I appreciate her for doing that for me in that point, because that would have been a pretty big confidence blow to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. And when she got pregnant, I was like, yo, I gotta be like a primary source of cooking. So, because she was that for us, pretty much our whole beginning of a relationship. I want to learn how to cook. One, because if you're not here, and I mean by like not here, like hanging with your friends or whatever, you're not home. I want to be able to provide a meal to my son and him not look at like, when's mommy coming home? Because that's not a good look. We're in that place now as a society, or we should be, where men should be able to not just be the ones that are looked to just for protection or money, or you gotta do it all. Do it all. How about that? How about that? Your wife sacrifices her health, her body, her spirit, her mind, her sanity to have your kid. How about you just figure out how to cook and buy groceries, which I'm also not that good at, which is I've gotten better at, but that's something that this is also one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. I laugh at myself a lot when I cook, because my like process is like super flawed, and a lot of the things that I do I learned from these cooking shows, and kind of how I have gotten to the point of where I got. This is going in. My wife got this fancy little cutter. One, because she constantly cut herself when she's chopping stuff. It's actually pretty useful to chop stuff. So it chops, it slices, it got all this cool stuff. So it makes things go a little bit faster when you're just trying to bang out some chopping. Here it comes, a little feet. I don't even know what's going on. What? Why are you squinting? Yeah, it's a loud sound. Can I help you? Yeah, go away. If you don't like that sound, then go away. And now you're silent. All right, we're at the point now. Definitely important for me to wear many hats. I do a good amount of the grocery shopping. I wasn't at first. The same thing with cooking, but I like gradually look. My wife was making more money than me at the time, and so because I wasn't able to always hold us down, you know, with the finances and being head of the household that way, I tried to find different ways to. This kid is literally tap dancing on the floor just to make noise. How you done? Can you go somewhere else with that? I basically decided that, you know, I needed to pick up the slack in places. So I'm gonna bring home the money. We got gender roles and all that stuff. Obviously there's a place, some people like them, some people don't, some people don't care for them. Like, I feel you should help in the places that you can manage to help. Protect your family and your wife, and you know, vice versa. She should do the things that feel good and comfortable for her, and we should have roles. So like, roles are important, but those roles don't have to be what society said those roles are. Let's just, what do we want to do? How do we want to go about raising our kid and being married and all that other stuff? So that's how that goes. And to speed up the point of what all I'm saying is just, I wanted to make sure that I could do all the things for my family, not just what historically men are supposed to be able to do. I said, hey, you know what? Cooking I had sports for almost all my life, and sports gave me the ability to have like a outlet. Now as a 30 something, those outlets are a little bit harder to find. And so one of my outlets is golf, but with a toddler, it's difficult to get out and golf. Because one, I feel pretty guilty leaving my wife for 2 to 3 hours to go hit a little ball around. But honestly, in some ways, it doesn't relieve as much stress as I like to believe it does. And two, I do, when he's old enough, I will take him out there and I will show him the game. That is absolutely one of my #1 things to do when he gets old enough, is to get him out there and expose him to that game. One, I love that to be something that he and I do together. And then two, it'd be pretty awesome to have my kid be good at golf. When I do cook, I do get a very good sense of my brain's working. I get a payoff for when it comes out good. It's like, oh man, yeah, I did that. I'm a big checklist guy. That's one thing for me, is if I can do things that help me like check boxes, that gives me relief. And the competitiveness in me wants to do it good. I just don't want to do it. I want to do it good. You ask my wife, I get really disappointed and frustrated in myself if I don't do it good. What's up, man? What's this? There's nothing. That's not what you think it is. That's a potato. The oranges are all gone because you squished them off. I get real agitated. Like I like sit there and eat it. I'm like, I don't really like this. I'm eating it because I made it and we need something to eat, but I don't like it. He's like, no, you ain't being too hard on yourself. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I want to get better. I want to get better and better and better and better. And here, let me help you, bud. I'm telling you, you don't want this, but here, there you go. It's a big old sweet potato. Here. What are you gonna do with that? Yeah, you're gonna squeeze it to death? Yeah, you can't squeeze that like you did that orange. You happy now? Cool. Are you like, somebody be like, I'm just a really enlightened guy. It's taking a while to get here. I'm 35, so get to this point where I'm like, I want to do all the things. And so he just took it to his mom. So that he's funny. Do you turn this up too high? Can I help you? Thank you. You all done with that? I thought so. I like to bake. I have a massive sweet tooth. Love cookies, cake, pies, but sweet potato pie. I'm not a big pumpkin pie guy. I'm from Virginia, the mid-Atlantic. People don't want to call it the South, but people don't like being called the North. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I know it's not the deep South, but I don't think we're North at all. I wouldn't consider us that. Where Virginia Beach is right on the border of North Carolina. If you consider North Carolina, any part of it, north or south, then it's south to me. But I'm not gonna get into that little argument and skirmish. Yeah, I've always liked baked stuff. And so I said, well, hey, why don't I try to get good at that too? These are boiling pretty good now. Been going for 5-6 minutes, but I'm just gonna check. I give people credit that do social media content like all the time. I'm sure you guys pick up as you go, and that's probably one of the things that I'm absolutely terrible at, is picking up and cleaning up while I go. That's something I gotta get better at. You about to see me do something stupid, but this is just how I'm gonna figure out if they are tender or not. Fork tender. So this is obviously my son's little baby fork. But so I poke it and it goes through. But I think I want mine a little bit more than that. I gotta put a little bit of force into it. So I'm assuming that might mean what? That was cool. I guess because that cooled off when I put it in, it like just made it all cooler. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it in there for just a little bit longer. All right, they are out. We're gonna let them cool. While that's cooling, I'm gonna get I'm very like alert to anytime my wife's talking to my son. If he's doing something bad, I'll be like coming in like real quick to stop all the nonsense, because Buddy gets nonsense real quick. We try to knock that off before it becomes detrimental to my night, if you know what I mean. Mixer. It has a, I don't know if it has a special name or not, but that's what I'm gonna call it. Here, squeaks in there, squeaking away. Dude, do you guys deal with outlets that you put the thing in and it doesn't go? That really grinds my gears, Peter Griffin. I'm gonna have a little moment here with this outlet. I just unplugged something from it. There we go. Like, why? Why we gotta do that? Outlet's trying to mess up my piece, bro. Here's my brain. Here we go. I need 1 TSP of ground cinnamon. So I gotta look on here and say TSP. So I know that means teaspoon, right? And the B would be tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. So let's find the 1. There it is. Here's the ground cinnamon. So the pre-married version of me would have opened this and poured the cinnamon in this like that. Boy, I tell you what, guys, we are cavemen. I tell you, we're cavemen. I saw my wife do this, and I was like, oh, this is what you're supposed to do. Because you know what? I would have still been doing that. You see me? Close the top first, Reg, and then do that. I need a half a teaspoon, the nutmeg. So I don't have nutmeg, so I'm gonna get a 4th, like ChatGPT told me, of the allspice. Because they said this is stronger, apparently, than nutmeg. Smells really good, very earthy. 1/4 of the ground ginger. And 1 cup of granulated sugar. What's up, man? Huh? Bless you. Cover your face before you sneeze on my sweet potato pie, little knucklehead. This is 1 cup. This is 1 cup. Just so y'all looking. 1 cup, okay? Granulated. I'm just gonna pour that bad boy in there. There's a lot of sugar. God damn. These are my favorite things to cook with. These little spatulas, little rubber, yeah, little rubber spatula. I love these things, man, because they don't stick. They clean like real easy. I think these things are the best. I wish I had invented it. I think about it. What? Hold up. My terrorist son just threw the dustpan at my wife right in her face. There's a dude, if you haven't seen him on Instagram, he's probably on TikTok too, I don't know. He'd be always walking his dogs. He got like a military kind of like weighted vest on, and brother, and he'd be talking about how toddlers are terrorists. Boy, mine is 100% that. 100% unhinged. He's unhinged today. He's unwell. He's an unwell child. Fresh, my wife calls him, and all of our family up here calls him Fresh. I don't even know who we used to say. What do we call Fresh in Virginia, in the DMV? What do we use for fresh? Like if a kid's bad, would you say he's bad? He's a knucklehead. My grandma's affectionate way to say that is beetle-headed imp. Not sure if any other people have heard of that other than me. What is happening here? So didn't know that the gimbal needed to be charged. You learn every day, man. Anyways, I just mixed it all up. So it's all mixed together. Where am I? This is also why dyslexia has to be in me. What? You see what I'm saying? Ejectocito, cuz. Ejectocito, cuz! Who knows if I'll be able to Be cool like that. All right. Yo.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Something ain't right. Something is off, brother. Something is off right now.
What are we doing? All right. So I'm gonna add that. Add in 2 eggs. Dude, I read like a freaking idiot, man. 2 eggs, okay, which I'm gonna put in this bowl. I'm not gonna put it directly in. And it's a 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. Some of that. This makes me feel like I'm baking. I don't know about anybody else, but when I gotta cook with one of these, this is like, all I can remember is my grandma putting stuff in this thing. Pyrex? Is that really what that's called? Is that why the trap rappers like Future Nut, mixing in the, oh, damn. I'm today years old. If that's what it is, I'm today years old till I know that. Wait till I tell my wife. She's gonna laugh at me so hard.
Do these eggs. Oh, piece there. Oh, I gotta crack it. Add the evaporating milk to it.
A stick. That's why this is so damn good.
That's one of the times that I would yell in the kitchen or yell in the living room and ask my wife
If that's okay. What in the heck? Hi, welcome to the show. I'm an idiot. Going to soften the butter in the microwave here. My son asked me for help. What's that, bud? What? Oh, look at our dirty ass kitchen. What do you want? What's up? Okay, let me go help you. Melt the butter, Reg. Soften, cream, cheese. 1 package. That face right there, if my boy Joe Hawkins is watching, that comes from you. You made that face, and I make that face because of you, just so you know. Oh, it's not all the way melted. It is pretty melted though. So we're gonna go ahead and somebody's bringing crap into the kitchen. And that's somebody meaning Reginald Garrett III. Whoa. Oh, now I'm starting to get excited now. Okay. Bring it to me. Here we go. What you got, bud? What do you want?
Juice?
Juice? Okay. All right, hold on. I know you guys can hear that little sweet little voice. Be like, how could you ever call that sweet little voice a terrorist? Are you kidding me? I mean, that means you don't have kids. That's what that means. Here we go with this outlet again. But that little mother lover is.
We can be a beam in time, my boy.
My boy, that's a Mikeism. My boy. What? Did you see that? What did I just say? Terrorist, man. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, that's good. This is the graham cracker mold that I just got from the store, Stop and Shop. I kind of want to do like my own. I wasn't gonna do that today, but like for Thanksgiving, I kind of want to do. Still was a little bit hot. A custom one. Like we do this like caramel bottom for our apple pie, which I'm gonna do on here too. The apple pie comes from my granddaddy Brown, who is my stepmother's father, but he is just as much as my granddad is my biological one. He used to. He can't cook, or I don't think he can't cook, but he doesn't cook anymore. He's getting up in age, but he used to stick his foot in some food. Oh man, he's definitely the best male cook I've ever ate food from. So I'm supposed to bake this? Why's my brain not remembering that part? Ready crust pie. You're ready. Crust. Pie crust is ready to use. That is not good for my dyslexic ass brain. What a galley was? Like galley on like a shit. Now I know what a galley was. Just watching this TV show. Well, alright, so we're gonna put this bad boy in this oven for 10 minutes. Make sure it's right in the center so it bakes evenly. And what's up, man? Can I help you? Eat what?
3,
3, 2, 1. Are you jumping? Did you just 3, 2, 1? You've never done that before. Was he reaching for the potato? It's the potato. I'm having a seizure. It's a potato. It doesn't. Yeah, you can't squeeze that like you can orange. Your nails also got cut, so you can't crush it up here. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. You see that? You wanna try some? What? Buddy, I'm telling you, it's so good. Buddy, it's good. It's good. Try some. Okay. See, did you see? Okay. Graham cracker cut. Crust, boy. I'll tell you, man. My mouth and saying English, or saying English, speaking English is very difficult for me. It just is. I don't know why. It just is. All right. So we're gonna get this bad boy going in here. Put that right in the middle. Because it sounds like he's saying a cuss word at us. All right, I guess I gotta go help somebody. All right, I gotta finish doing this one-handed because somebody is in my other hand being a little jerk. Yeah, you can call that baby a jerk. Excuse me, sir or madam with no kids. If you want to come watch them, babysit for us so we can go out and be humans, come on down, come on up, or wherever you at, because I will happily drop him right in your lap for 2 to 3 hours so we can go be humans again. That is something that we fluctuate on doing, is getting out, taking care of ourselves as far as our marriage goes, which we want to do more. But if you drop that pig in this sweet potato pie, I'm gonna throw you out the window. Yeah. All right, sweet potato pie is in. It goes in for 45 to 50 minutes. I always lean to a number in the middle when it says stuff like that. So I'm gonna put it in for 47 minutes. And there she is. Dude, it smells immaculate. Okay, there we go. How many utensils do you gotta use, huh? How many does it take? Oh, we need a pie scooper. Oh man. Can you hear the anxiety in my voice? Oh. She's trying to break apart, man. She's trying to break apart. All right, let's see. What do we do here? Do we double? Oh, I hate myself so much. Well, it's out. But it looks freaking good, man. Of course, this one's gonna come out nice. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Hey, you little terrorist. Get away, get away. I'm gonna give you a piece. Hey. Oh, yeah, no.
You have to be patient, baby.
Go ahead. What do you think?
Introducing Subway's new Fresh Fit menu.
Actually,
Good job.
Subway's new Fresh Fit
you'll see, because I am hard on myself.
You like it?
We are the tourists.
Oh, you're getting it, babe.
Toyota trucks.
You like Dada's?
Go places.
Trying to make sure I like it or not. I'm trying to make sure it's actually good.
The crust is really good.
Nothing like
Oh, I didn't do the crust, so
at over 10,000
that's-
Reggie restaurants and having experiences you'll never forget. For a life like no other.
Could use more something. Like, it's good, but like, no, I'll eat that. That's good. It's good.
You might have to have a little more.
Okay. All right.
Keep their power rush going.
Must be pretty good.
Underneath an
This
offensive
little
lineman like that.
dude is
Nobody does
fiending
this
right
league
now.
better than Brian
He don't
Flores.
eat nothing.
He is tremendous at turning that edge, and it's going to be quite the challenge for Josh Simmons, who really pitched it if they had that.
He's been very happy with